YouTube and welcome. In today's video, we are going to watch inside London's hedonistic polyamorous unicorn movement. Let's see what the British people are up to. Now, it has been 10 years, so this is obviously a very old thing, but I still wonder if people are still into that, to be honest. Anywho, let's get to this. Actually, kind of curious. Can you guys tell me if the sound is okay?
When I was in Jerusalem, that was this unicorn god. Everyone just said I was mental. Basically, I don't really.
Well, I mean, no offense to you, man, but if you told me that you were a unicorn, I would also think the same. No offense. I just don't believe that unicorns are real. And if a human being come to me and say, "Hey, man, I am actually a unicorn," I'll be like, "No, you're not."
There.
Yo, the fit is kind of hard though. Wait, chat, I feel like I'm too big. I feel like I'm taking too much space on the screen and I don't like it. And I know that people would rather watch the video than see my my big ass face. My bad.
My name's Shaf. I'm a fabulous unicorn.
Well, the second I met him, I became a unicorn, really.
He's a very enigmatic character. Adventurous, sexual, erotic.
Shaf's got this amazing, vibrant personality. He's the one with the vision, he's the one that knows what he's doing.
He is like a catalyst for a fire that keeps on burning, basically.
What is actually happening? Okay, but like, the glitters are kind of based. The glitters are kind of based. I'm not gonna lie, chat. Yesterday, when I went to Pride, I have seen a lot of people with a bunch of glitter all over their body. And I would have done the same if I didn't think of the consequences. Because we all know that the moment you put glitters all over your body and even your hair, you will never get rid of it completely. Like, it is impossible. It is genuinely impossible. You will have glitters for your whole life. So yeah, I kind of did not want to risk it. Glitter in the butt. Not what I meant. That is not what I meant. Also, hi, Orvi. Welcome, welcome. Let's see what the unicorns are up to.
I work for one of the biggest TV channels on the planet. I'm a freelance art director there. Basically, can't cage a unicorn. I only freelance. One hoof in the corporate world and one hoof in the hippie world. I was in Bexhill.
The jeans, man. You know it's old as fuck.
I was like a 70s throwback for ages. I was a professional breakdancer. I was directing grime videos and banging videos. Everyone, listen! But this is the longest thing I've ever been. It all started 2011. I basically started going to all the Burning Man events. And it showed me what the world can be like. That's where I was born as a unicorn.
What?
I basically ended up traveling the world by myself.
What do you mean born as a unicorn? How does that work? Also, this is not a unicorn. This is a zebra pattern. And the leopard pattern. It's not really unicorn vibe. What are we watching? We are watching Inside London's Hedonistic Polyamorous Unicorn Movement. And I clicked on it because I was curious about what was that all on about, you know. It has been 10 years that this was filmed. So it is very old, and I have no idea if it is still going on. So now, I am going to ask the British people who are living in London, do you guys still see unicorns?
Fabulous. Now we have something which is a business.
It's a business?
Grew.
I'm Sammy, also known as Sassicorn. I'm a pureblood unicorn and also a professional kids entertainer.
I'm Amy.
The bunny is so
I'm
cute!
also a cosmicorn.
I'm Miles, and I'm the Metricorn. I mainly do bookings for festivals and parties in London, as well as DJing.
I'm Emma. And I'm also a fabulous unicorn.
Okay. I did not want it to see that.
And how did you two meet?
I saw you at Morning Glory, Bill,
Same.
and I was like, she's fit.
Same.
And then I had a dream about her. Then I had another dream about you.
Yeah.
And then we had full intercourse.
Yeah. Basically. You can get pretty lonely just wanting to.
So, what I'm getting is that this guy went to this girl and was like, oh yeah, I dreamed about you twice. Let's have sex. Is that what happened?
Share love, and a lot of people just want to tear you down. So I feel like I've found my unicorn family, and I can be free to spread it far and wide because everybody needs a bit of unicorn love.
We're looking for a
Seems
third
valid
hot
enough.
female lover, but you want to have sex with other men as well, don't you? Which is fine. But I basically just
really.
life is, sometimes not fair. I basically put a little ad up.
Like warrior corns wanted. It helps if you're polyamorous and recovering from addiction issues.
Hey, come on.
This all sounds a bit far-fetched, but hey, it's worth a shot.
What that
We have
means.
different teams, like going to different festivals and parties every single weekend now. We just make sure everyone's snog fit and ready to be out there.
Hi! Where are the other unicorns?
Isn't it just like furry conventions, kinda? More like furries club and furries like event. I mean, it does seem very similar. They're not like full on disguised as animals, but they still like do call themselves unicorns. So I wonder if they can be considered furries. I don't know. They don't like wear on the full suit, and I know that most furries don't have the money to get like a full on suit, but I'm just wondering. I know I don't know if there are like any furries in here that could explain the difference. But anyways, also the bag is kind of sick. I love that. The Totoro bag is kind of sick.
Oh my god, you look so hot!
So yeah, we're at a club. We're basically
Yeah,
gonna do
Orby,
a bit of
explain
a
us. Yeah,
performing
Orby,
on
explain
the main
us.
stage later.
I love it! I love this!
Are you aware that they're polyamorous?
They like to put it around, do they? You know, I'm a big fan of naughty behaviour. Naughty behaviour is sort of what Guilty Pleasures is all about. I'm always on the lookout for new and interesting performers, dancers that can bring to the Guilty Pleasures stage here at Coco.
Can I just make a suggestion? Definitely build to it. Oh, yeah. So that the old less is more works really well, I reckon.
I'm not happy with reality at all because it's shit. People don't get me out there. Just so you know the importance of Burning Man in my life, it's literally changed everything. My business, my friendship, my love life, everything. My life has always been out at the Burns. What I try to create out there, I try to create here. The principles of Unicornia.
They are fucking principles? Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. This is a full-on religion now. Since when? Since fucking when? Oh my god.
They really helped me to cope in this fucked up grey world. Always be fabulous to one another and the uniforms will deliver. When you shine, you enable others to shine around you. If you love everyone, there'll be more love in the world. You can't cage a unicorn, we're a symbol of freedom. A unicorn is never late nor on time. Number 10, never be afraid of change. Embrace it, you wouldn't be here now if you didn't change.
But like, that's just normal, you know? Like, most of these so-called principles are just normal stuff of like everyday life that you're supposed to do, you know? Just be nice to people. You have to like just do freely whatever you want, as long as it's not something criminal or whatever. Be nice to others. Isn't that just normal? They are British? Yeah, they are. They are. They are normal people.
Coffee corns, glamour corns.
Okay, fair enough.
Fabulous creations rather than having just pure bloods and just warrior corns.
I'm in a relationship with a lamp at the moment. I got a bit deep about how it was.
With a lamp? Wait. Play that back.
Fabulous creations rather than having just pure bloods and just warrior corns.
I'm in a relationship with a lamp at the moment.
She really did say she was in a relationship with a lamp. A lamp? Okay, now I just cannot defend them. Like, I was gonna say, yeah, this is just a bunch of people who want to have fun, you know, and just do quirky stuff together. But being in a relationship with a lamp? Girl, no. This is where, like, my open mind stops. Just stepped into an insane asylum. Hi, Kyler. Welcome in. How you doing? The lava lamp is the perfect shape and is also giving the burning sensation. So, you know, just saying.
I got a bit deep about how it was like a source of light and it was making me and all my friends look really good. And nobody was shining light on it and it didn't even say anything or care. And I just thought that was so beautiful.
Is she high?
Here today because it's 6 months. 6 months with you.
6, 7. Sorry.
The first time we met because I'm not an alcoholic anymore.
The Specker is British. Yeah, they're all British. Like, this movement started in London. So yeah, they are.
Cucumber water. Business cards. Money-wise, anything £50 and over goes to ourselves. Anything below £50 go to the Unikitty, so we could buy stuff like glitter, new toys. We've upgraded.
What kind of
much
toys are we
in the way
talking
that
about?
We have a new category of unicorns, which is like a glamoricon. So
Legos? Okay, based then. Her room is sick!
yeah.
I know you guys are all gonna be like, yo, this is way too much. This is too overwhelming. But look, it's so cute. I mean, this is not my vibe of room, but I love the decoration. There is clearly like a certain style in it. I kind of fuck with it. I actually kind of fuck with it. If so, I am most definitely not seeing shit like that where I live in England. Do you live in London? Also, this has been 10 years that this was out, so...
I'd like to be surrounded
just
by
letting you know.
Beautiful things all of the time. When I was in Thailand, I was in a place called Hajiwam.
Fuck no, London is a dump!
I went slightly...
You know, it's actually kind of funny, because each British person that I encountered, they were all telling me how London is a shithole. Like, everyone is like, oh, fuck no, I hate London, you know? Sleep paralysis demons wouldn't step here. Yeah, they would, like, get beamed by all of these colors, to be honest.
Lally. I felt like when I met Shaft, we did have a bit of a spiritual connection. The same as my best friend Bambi. And in the Mayan dream spells, we're all yellow crystal stars.
Oh.
So that's why.
Oh, she's one of those crystal girls. She is one of those crystal girls. Guys, let me tell you, you do not want to mess with the crystal girls. You do not want to mess with them, because they will... You will do something wrong, and she will tell you that the crystals are actually the reasons, or like, you have some evil inside of you, or something like that.
This is
or your spirit is haunted or whatever, cursed.
I do quite a lot of self-portraits, so this is self-portrait of me sucking a galactic penis. Like, I just imagined it like a huge, like, kind of weird wiggly worm that would come out of a black hole, and that I was a big face in the sky, like, ah. We have a page.
Excuse me? You know what? What did I just listen to? What are we... Huh? I'm just gonna, like, pretend this just never happened.
Page called Fart, which is fanny art. Nice furry vag going on there. Little pearly clitoris. You know, it can be quite a miserable place, London, sometimes. So when people see a group of us, like, with all our horns on, jumping around, like, yay! You know, I think if you're just making other people smile, it makes them cheer up a bit.
You know what? You go, girl!
Basically,
I guess.
So I don't get, like, bummed out there by all the normals.
What do you mean by normals?
You know, them. The townies that run the world.
I'm out. Fair enough.
We're lovers, but free at the same time.
And is that the same kind of relationship with all of the unicorns, or how does it work?
I'd like to think it is. In my love life, it's allowed me to meet more polyamorous people. If you love more people, there'll be more love in the world, so we promote spreading the sparkle in that way.
Wait, so do they all bang each other?
As long as you can sustain that love feeling with, you know...
That's a genuine
one person
question.
Or 2 person or 3 people for a long time, it's beautiful. Like, I love it. That's why I get out of bed. I think I'm a bit
It's just a cult, I guess.
Oh yeah.
It kind of looks like it.
In my experience of polyamorous people, and I know many
but it's not really harming anyone.
Unable to
you know what I mean? Like, they're not really harming any people, and it's something that makes them cope with reality. So I guess it's okay. It's just kind of strange in its own way. I hope you get hit by a winning lottery ticket. Aww, thank you. That's so sweet. I don't buy lottery tickets though, but thank you. Hi, advice giver. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Hi, banana is tasty. Welcome, welcome. Gambling. I don't gamble, guys. Like, I'm not into gambling. I'm sorry.
Strong bonds with people. What do you think, guys?
For me, it's like caging a bird. Like, they fell in love with someone that was free and wild, and then they claimed it for themselves, and then that sparkle diminishes a little bit. But it's also it's a burning well that I basically got all my ideas and life from.
What about you guys?
Don't ask me about relationships, but...
I mean, well, I guess I kind of get his point, but at the same time, I'm like, no. If you are in a relationship with someone, you're not supposed to feel caged. You know, it's supposed to, like, bring the best out of you and also makes your life way better. You know what I mean? So I kind of don't really get his point, if you see what I mean. Oh my god! Raiders! Holy shit! Thank you so much for the raid, Telfarin! Hi, Raiders! Welcome in, welcome in! I hope you had a fun stream! Hello, hello, hello! What did you do? Oh, my bad, I'm sorry, I didn't present myself. Hi everyone, my name is Pienotacake. You can call me Pie. I am such a yappy streamer. I would tell that I am a Verity streamer, but I yap more than anything and also rage on Marvel Rival. But I mostly yap, so yeah. If you need to raid anyone, that is completely okay. Please make sure to take your aftercare stream. Hi, Tofu! Hi, and hello! Welcome, everyone! What did you do? I hope you had a fun stream. Welcome, welcome! How was your stream so far? Well, we are watching an interesting documentary, if you see what I mean. It's basically a unicorn movement in London. So, you take a bunch of quirky people, you put them all together, they kind of like have a relationship with each other because they are polyamorous or whatever, and they just like do their own thing, and they think they are unicorns. Well, this is very confusing, I know, but I am also trying to understand it myself, to be honest. We played some Overwatch. Aw, that's cool. I hope you won your game. Was it ranked? I mean, I love that for them. Yeah, I mean, as long as they're not hurting anyone, you know, it's chill. Good for them. It does kind of sound like a unicorn cult, but, you know, if, as I said, they're not harming anybody, they're free to do whatever they want at the end of the day. You should play Overwatch too? No, I already played Overwatch once and I really didn't like it. Don't we all wish we were unicorns? Well, honestly, I fuck more with Pegasus, but I do get what you mean. I do get what you mean. If I had the choice between being a unicorn or a Pegasus, I would definitely be a Pegasus because Pegasus can fly. Unicorns cannot, right? You fuck what? No, I mean, I don't fuck with it. Wait, I fuck more with... Oh my god, really funny, Mia. Really funny. You know that's not what I meant, okay? Anywho, they were having this conversation about polyamory and relationship and stuff.
You're deeply monogamous.
I am not!
In a sense that
I don't fuck horses. I'm not interested. I'm not a horse girl. Like, genuinely. But, I just said that I would prefer being a Pegasus over a unicorn. Because I can fly then. You know, it's cooler than staying on the ground and just having a corn.
unicorns are necessarily associated
Corn?
with
Horns.
this one rule. Like, there's no rules. It doesn't mean you don't love your friends or love people closer to you or whatever. It just means that you've got one person who's a little bit higher up on the chain.
See, I don't believe in that. Because
Well, yeah,
I don't. We've had an issue about this. We should have been together, but we're not for these reasons.
Oh. Oh.
I'm a massive drug addict. I mean, I like to escape. Like, there's something wrong in me. Like, I can't connect with myself in order for me to connect with other people. There's a reason why I'm escaping. My old life, I used to have these bed parties.
Mate, I don't think you needed to tell us. We know. We kind of know.
These bed parties were amazing. It's unlimited Lambrini, unlimited gin, ketamine. I'd be like, it'd be a lot of cat videos. Bed parties don't mean sex, by the way. They just mean group of friends who get together. And it does sometimes end up in sex.
How many people are showing up tonight?
Tonight, 7 warrior corns were meant to be here, but there's no one apart from Amy and Emma.
So unicorn on ketamine comes from here? Probably. It probably does.
Did you ask the other unicorns and what did they say?
Everyone said yes initially, but then everyone had a valid reason. Like, Hardstar had to go to Morocco because he had a free holiday. Amazing. And yeah, one of them's really ill mentally and the other one's going through recovery, so they just couldn't do it. So I'm quite happy with 3.
Happy birthday to you.
You guys.
Happy birthday, dear Shafty.
I'm gonna make a wish. It's the same wish as every year. And I'm gonna tell everyone, it's literally the same one. I wish to have a mythical threesome. Ah, there it is.
A what now?
Hold your stomach in.
So what's going on tonight?
I'm gonna be showing how to do this physical meditation that I've invented on ayahuasca. Whoa. Choose a new power source. This power source will hold infinite energy.
Are they
Feel
witches?
its infinite power going into you. Imagine light emanating.
I thought they
from
were
your heart chakra,
unicorns.
from your.
I feel robbed.
From your power source through you to the universe, almost like a horn coming out of your third eye and crown. Now then, pull them apart and just let them hover around apart a little bit together. You should be about 1 inch apart.
You know, chat, I actually wonder if anyone believes in all of this spiritual thing. I mean, I obviously don't, but I wonder what do people think about it. Like, it's exactly the same as people believing in like astrology signs. Oh my god, I actually have like a little story time about that. Basically, I went to work one day and there was this guy who approached me. It is one of my coworkers. He was new there, and he was like, "Oh yeah, what is your astrological sign?" And I was like, "Gemini. Why?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, I see." And then he started to like look at me intensely. And I was like, well, what do you mean by that? And he was like, yeah, I made a lot of Gemini, and they're kind of like tricky people, you know? And I was so confused because I was like, what do you mean by that? What have I done? And he was like, well, you know, the star sign of Gemini is like those two faces, and people who are Geminis are usually like having multiple personalities and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what are you talking about, my man? And it was honestly kind of funny because what do you mean by that? I don't think that just because I'm a Gemini means that I have like multiple personalities. You can like just, you know, diagnose me of something kind of like serious over an astrological sign. He isn't wrong, it's just a you thing though. How is that just a me thing? Oh my god, as a Gemini, I also have experienced this before. Girl! I don't understand how they are justifying behavior with astrological signs. I mean, you know what? If you like it, you go, girl. Like, you have fun, but I don't think that, you know, it's accurate. I mean, not everyone who is a Gemini has like multiple personalities or however they call it. It's just kind of strange, you know? And when I was like, no, I don't really have multiple personalities, you know, I think I'm okay. I don't really adapt to people, whatever. And I was like, yeah, well, they're kind of like backstabby people as well. I met a lot of Gemini, but I never like stayed friends with them for too long. And I was like, okay. Sure, buddy, sure. Okay. Alright. And then we talked about games, and that was cool. But anyways, that was my my little story time. Back to the spiritual witch crafting. What is actually going on? What am I watching? Is he okay? This is really long. And I don't really know. What am I? Okay. Okay. He hit that cyberpunk blinker. Alright.
We're on a path. I can still feel my crown chakra, like.
I just think you're high, mate. That's so fucking rude! That is actually so fucking rude! I mean, 10 years ago, that was probably the average reaction when somebody saw someone outside that was dressed completely different than anybody else. But holy shit, that's rude! Also, hi, Miscentric!
Why I come out on the boat is because it's kind of my way of escaping the borders of what life sets you in your daily routine.
Okay.
When I first moved to London, I was really lonely. I didn't have anywhere to start with a friendship. When you wear bright colours or you wear glitter, it gives a stranger an invitation to say hi or to comment on what you're wearing. And in that way, London isn't a lonely place anymore. You just kind of
Okay.
allow the magic to happen.
Did she actually dye her
Introduction for it to happen.
bunny in pink?
The unicorns for me, yeah, it's who I am. But there are some elements that doesn't fit in with me personally. I think Shaft has always been driven with polyamory because that's his dream. So I think he imagined that it would all go hand in hand. He'd have this group of sparkly unicorns that would always make love on the weekends as a big group and everyone would be dating each other. But not many of the other unicorns have the same philosophy.
So he just wants a harem. What I am understanding is that that guy actually just created this whole shit to have a harem. That's kinda insane, I'm not gonna lie, bruh. I mean, shit. His birthday wish was like, oh yeah, I want a good threesome. Like, okay, man, okay.
Me and Emma, we split up. She needs, time to heal. It was sad. I mean, we talked about, moving in together and everything, and well, just needed, to split up basically. It just happened all at once, really. It's like all the buses just came and gangbanged me and then fucked me over and then reversed over and then did it again. Like, I can't deal with my problems how I used to, which is, narcissism and getting fucked up. Like, I have to face all my problems head on now, and it's a lot more harder. Shit's really bad at the moment, and, I was homeless for a bit.
It's gonna get better.
It could only get better.
Exactly.
Can it? Really? It will.
I mean,
one of the key principles of unicornia is, no matter what, I can't even remember anymore. It's fine.
Is she on a fucking scooter?
I don't think she was hooking up with anyone else. I think it was just her. She ended up having
she is.
her ex, and that's what happened in his previous relationships as well. It's just the fact that it's a pattern and it keeps happening, and he's like, what's wrong with me? He's getting himself in with the wrong girls, maybe.
Settling down and becoming normal. I mean, most of those people aren't really happy. It's like, it's an ideal of happiness. I was getting a little bit like, oh God, I've got to do all of this stuff and be a warrior corn, and oh God, it's like, it's a lot of work. At some point you get bored. You don't want to be running around like, this lifestyle, you're kind of pushing yourself out there and trying to find who you are. That's not really sustainable.
People say, you shouldn't let your relationships, define who you are. Every single relationship has defined who I am. Every single relationship has destroyed me, and I've had to rebuild myself.
Well, damn, buddy. What the fuck did you go through? Because, okay, guys, no offense, but I think that if every single of your past relationship destroyed you in one way or another, then you're either the problem, or they are the problem, or you are both the problems, or you only get into toxic relationships. So, mate, there might be a pattern right there, like your friend said.
It's taken me a while. 11 months of intense therapies, Narcotics Anonymous, hypnotherapy, anything to get to where I am now, to activate my core essence.
Uh-huh.
Does my guns look big in this?
So where have you been?
I've just come back from the new Tantra retreat, which has kind of changed everything. I went to...
I kind of fuck with the dress, I'm not gonna lie.
And I was hosted by Apache Indian's girlfriend. As soon as I got there, we got tortured for 35 minutes to activate your Kundalini, because that's where you get all your magic powers from. And I was expecting to get answers for all the magic I've been experiencing. I didn't. I learned a lot of techniques in this orgy school. It's turned me into this Shakita Squirt Miller. It's my inner feminine. Hot.
I have a lot of things to say, but I am not going to say them.
When I was taking some medicine called...
You know what? I am actually going to say them. All of these spiritual kind of bullshit, I actually think it's a scam. I just think it's a scam. I think they're like robbing people who are clearly lost and very like insecure about themselves and not so confident. So like, you know, I actually think it is a very shady business, but who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? Also, thank you so much for the follow, Dubakin. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the Empire. I hope you enjoy your stay and make yourself comfortable. Welcome in, welcome in. I think he has lost himself. Yeah, he is. He definitely is. But like, going through all of these like spiritual things that are telling him what to do, what he's not, and connecting to I don't know what the fuck it is, and getting like magical powers. That's just straight up bullshit. We all know that magic does not exist in this world.
I had a vision that I was this Jedi unicorn, and then I decided to do it. I've met a guy online, and he's gonna show me what to do.
Magic the Gathering.
When you make the wind noise, it goes whoosh. Basically, I just want to make it sound like a Jedi lightsaber. Love saber, as I like to call it.
Love saber. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Can go round in a circle. Straight in the face.
Basically, when I was a breakdancer, I was obsessed by breakdancing. That's all I ever did. And same with snowboarding. I'm like massively OCD.
You'll be really good at this.
I've been jumping.
His moustache is actually bothering me so much.
Yeah, that's
because I'm obsessed.
How long have you been spinning sticks?
I gave up drinking in October.
So you swapped drinking booze for something a bit more productive? Yeah, wicked.
How have you been since we last saw you?
This week's been pretty shit, basically. Well, since I saw you last, I've been in and out of A&E, just a stress-induced. I get sysmize when I'm really stressed. What's been the root cause of my depression of late has been my journey. Like, I'm having to do really weird shit. Like, I didn't ever want to give up booze. I didn't ever want to be a unicorn or become a Jedi unicorn. I just wanted to have a good time all the time. But sadly, that's almost led me to dying twice and ended up in hospital quite a few times.
What?
The
How?
life I've chosen isn't the one I've ever wanted. Like, it's just fucking lonely doing this.
What is this? Pretty much a guy who thinks that he is a unicorn and is polyamorous. Basically, that's usually what drugs do. Yeah, that too. I mean, he did say he was a drug addict, so that explains a lot of things. Actually, I don't think that he needs more enjoyment or whatever. I think he needs like serious help, like actual help, not becoming a Jedi unicorn. I mean, as much as I love that for him, like, you know, if it's his way of coping, if it's his way to be himself or whatever, that's really cool for him. Like, good job, man. But I do feel like you need real therapy, like actual therapy and not spiritual therapy or whatever. Wish I was a unicorn too. You're the second person saying that. That's kind of funny.
It's hard work being a unicorn all of the time. I think...
Oh, she's the girl who draws cooch.
Could sometimes be a coping strategy.
Maybe we're all a little bit nervous or sensitive, or we've got characteristics that are like a bit introvert.
I started to feel like my life, like nothing was happening in my life, and getting panic attacks. You know, the more isolate you are, the more sad you get. You need to just see people sometimes and snap out of it.
I had quite a massive problem with anxiety, actually. And in the nicest way, I think we're all a bit mental.
For me, it's all about doing something significant with my life, making a difference. My insecurities come from that, really, thinking I'm failing or I'm not good enough or I don't know how to be an amazing human.
I mean, they're basically like very lonely people and mentally ill, from what I am understanding.
A shadow of myself.
Hi. Hello.
Yo, the fit is so tough, bro. Look at that galaxy hoodie.
Myself.
Hi,
That's
my name's
tough.
Antonia. I'm a wizard. I teach energy healing and various different bits of wizardry.
A
Shaf's been twice before for a
wizard.
couple of different things. His mojo wasn't feeling as good as it might. So you can travel into dimensions.
So she is a scammer.
And it's much safer than sort of...
Hey, I saw your dad yesterday and he said, hi, tell my kid not to put the pickles in the freezer because last time you did, the pickles turned into ice cream. Noted. Thank you, Amaxon. I will definitely put back the pickles because I definitely put them in the freezer. I'll put them back in the fridge instead. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Of doing it without it, and most people's Merkle bars are switched off.
Alright.
But that's it's really advanced to be able to bilocate or just to teleport. If you can get the original trauma or close to the original trauma, then you can probably dissipate the rest of it. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. This is at 19.
What happened at 19? It's a very stressful time in my life.
This is so sad.
I was in art school and I didn't want to be there. I got chucked in the river when I really fancied Holly Wheeler. When I was 23, I was about to buy a house. I had it all. I decided to go travelling and then came back and my life got destroyed.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's bad.
I told my best mate to look after my fiancée and he really looked after her with his penis. It's rejection. It's always the fear of rejection. That used to be one of my biggest fears. So instead of going to all the burns all around the world and being a fabulous unicorn, I've decided to spend all that money into self-healing, self-work and trying to, you know, just be normal without alcohol and drugs. I'm not a whirlwind of sexual glitter, I'm just a very insecure, lonely unicorn who doesn't know how to communicate to people anymore. It's horrible. And where I need to be is that guy that I used to be, but without the alcohol and bit.
He is strangely self-aware. He is actually self-aware. He's just not getting the help that he needs. That's crazy. And all of these people are actually scamming him like a wizard. Bro, come on.
So
come on.
Yeah, that's what
Be for real.
I'm glad you feel good. You look perkier.
I feel great.
Of course you do. It's very useful magic. So I was supposed to like work on one thing and I end up just having fun and just curing everything. Oh, darling.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
Been in a state of, oh God, who am I? I hate myself. Oh God, I'm really insecure. I can't talk to anyone. But it bloody worked. Now I feel pretty great.
So he's just delusional, basically. Okay. Got it.
Even though I had Emma, that was amazing and what we had was really, really beautiful. Now I understand why we split up. Like, if we were together, I wouldn't have developed as much as I have done. If we were together, I would have been codependent on her.
This is what a breakup do to a person, by the way, guys. This is what breakup does to a mentally ill person. They become a unicorn and try to fuck everyone and also go see wizard and the witches instead of like actual help. Yep.
Thank you. Now isn't it better when we're together?
That's a little bit tragic.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
I've moved house, I've got a full-time job, I've had just lots of big changes. I'm a receptionist, babe. Yeah, in a fitness studio, which is really cool. The unicorn thing is, it was such, at that time when I was doing it all the time, it's what I needed. But
did they just kiss? I thought they split.
Because I'm, you know, we all have our individual missions.
I'm confused.
I don't need this to be myself. This enables me to be more of myself. We're not going to tell anyone and go, you should become a unicorn. You shouldn't. You should be who you want to be, as long as it's fabulous and fucking awesome.
I do agree with him. However, I don't think you need all of the drugs, alcoholism, witches, spiritual stuff to actually achieve that. So yeah. Anyways, thank you so much, YouTube, for watching till the end of the video. I would really appreciate it if you leave a like and a comment, and please do subscribe. I will see you on the next one.